Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Nkemi Luago, and today we will be looking at how you could create groups in the M365 Admin Center. So to create a group in the M365 Admin Center, you would have to go to the URL admin.microsoft.com and log in with your administrative credentials. Once you are logged in, click on the drop down for Teams and Groups. Click on Active Teams and Groups. That will take you to this page. And you can see that you can create either a Microsoft 365 group, a distribution list, a mail-enabled security, and a security group. So let's get started with adding a group. We click on Add a Group, and here it would say choose a group type. So what type of group do you want to create? Is it a Microsoft 365 group? If you choose this, it would create a group email for this group, and you can also add Microsoft Teams for group conversations, files, and calendars. Or do you just want to create a distribution list? That means you want to create an email address for a group of people. Or is it a mail-enabled security group, which is a distribution list that can also be used to control access to OneDrive and SharePoint? Or is it just a security group, which controls access to OneDrive and SharePoint and can be used for mobile device management from Microsoft 365? For this use case, let us go with a Microsoft 365 group. We click on Next, and it says give it a name. So what is the name? Let's say this is a group for a project. Let's say this is for a training project. Okay, so we can also give this a description, and then we click on Next. Next, we add owners of the group. So group owners have unique permissions. They can add or remove members, delete conversations from the shared inbox, and change group settings. Group owners can also rename the group, update the description, and more. And you must have at least one group owner when creating a group. So let us assign an owner to this group, and let us assign Kim as an owner to the group. We click on Next, and here you can choose to add members. So who are the members of this group? Who are the people that should be a part of the training project group? Let's add these 3 people. Then we click on Next, which is the settings page. Next, here we choose an email address for this group. Let's say this is going to be training project. Training project at the domain.com. So what is the privacy of the group? Now watch this. Public groups can be joined by everyone without getting approval from a group owner, and anyone can access the group content. Whereas private groups aren't open for everyone to join them, and group owners are the ones that can add members to them. Only members can access the group content. So depending on the use case, you could go for either a private group or a public group. Okay, and then you can simply choose to also add Microsoft Teams to your group. That means you want to create a Microsoft team for this group. And when you're done, you can click on Next. And as simple as that, you can review the group type, the name, the owner, the members, the settings, and then you click on Create Group. So that will take some seconds, And once it is done, it says training project group created. And as simple as that, this has been created. Now, when I go to my list of groups and I refresh for Microsoft 365 and I scroll down, I can see my group here, training project. I can also click on a group and edit it if perhaps I need to make some changes to my group. I can add, in membership, I can choose to add more owners, more members, site visitors, and I can review some other settings as well from here. For example, do I want to let people outside the organization email this group? I can check that box. Do I want to send copies of team emails and events to team members' inboxes? I can check that as well. Don't show team email address in Outlook. I can share that as well. I can also determine how files are being shared, right? External file sharing. Is it anyone, existing guests, or only people in your organization? Team channels as well. How do I want to control the creation of channels in this group? And how do I want members to, either edit or delete the sent messages in Microsoft Teams for this group? So you can, you can do this. You can review, edit as you would like. And when you are done, you save, and the changes will take effect. Thank you for joining me.